What's up, YouTube? Fight fans, your boy Ty without the mud boxing. Bring you another video today. Video titled Boxer versus Street Fighter. Overall, self-defense video information. I'm encouraging everybody from no matter what age, kid or adult, I encourage everybody to get into some type of combat sport, MMA or boxing. I respect MMA because it's a combat sport. So, and this is skill to it. Grappling and stuff like that, it's a technique and skill to that. But I specialize in boxing, so that's what I'm talking about, the advantages of being a boxer and able to handle yourself in different situations. Now, like I said, it doesn't matter the age. People get picked on, bullied at grown, whether they kids or grown. If you got sons or daughters that you want to just, ladies, single moms, you got sons, if you want to be comfortable when you ain't around, fathers, y'all want to be comfortable when y'all not around y'all child, knowing that they got the confidence to protect themselves or do the best they can of their ability, I think y'all should get them into a combat sport. They don't have to do this sport, take it all the way to the extreme. No, just get it into it enough to get their foot wet to where they got enough confidence they can use, you know what I'm saying, the skill that they learned comfortably against, whatever threat comes their way. They can play basketball, football. They can take that far. I get that. Just get in boxing for a season. Or, go do the grappling. Somebody to do it for a season. MMA, do it for a season. And you got grown people we human. You have grown people that's afraid and need some confidence booster, need a little confidence booster. Boxing will give you that. Definitely get in that gym, knowing what you can do, it'll give you that. So I encourage anybody to get into it for a season. It's good for you, really. Character and confidence, it gives you that. We know things happen, come to good people. You can be the nicest person, don't bother nobody. Trouble can come your way. So you never want to look over this like it don't matter or it's not beneficial. It's very beneficial. Now, a lot of people say boxing don't matter, or just fighting don't matter no more because they're using the tool now. They're pulling that boy out and doing what they got to do. A lot of people run behind using protection. I'm not against it. Like, I encourage y'all to always, to carry. I do, like, just for protection purposes. I never take that away from y'all until y'all don't do that. It's only smart to do that. Things happen, so it's always smart to do that. But a lot of people try to use it. From where I'm from, like, a lot of people try to say nobody's doing it no more because they always pulling out the tool anyway. But understand, a lot of people just use that as a cop-out. Because if that wasn't in the atmosphere, that everybody's using that anyway, so now you ain't got no reason to prove that you can handle yourself anyway. Like, so some people wouldn't even fight if they would have to, if the opportunity was there anyway, they wouldn't do it. So we're gonna just move on with that. It's just situations that could happen where, you might be somewhere where you ain't got nothing on you, and he might be somewhere he ain't got nothing on him. Now what? You got your family there, your girl. Now he, you know what I'm saying? He throwing his weight around. What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? So let's move on, man, to this. Now, people bully for what, and I'm against all bullying. I am. People bully for whatever reason. Some people raised different. Some people don't know, not confident in themselves, so they try to pick on like a weak prey, and if they don't bite, then they gonna eat. Whatever, it's different reasons why people come from different backgrounds, different reasons why people bully. Whatever reason it is, whatever other reasons, I don't really know, but the thing is, it happens. It happens. So overall, you just want to be able to, handle yourself in certain situations. before we get in this, because I'm about to get into it, fighting is a risk. Whether you box, do MMA, combat sport, fighting is a risk anyway. The crazy thing about fighting, you could lose to somebody you better than. Like, honestly, like, it's not as common, but things happen in fighting. Everybody has a puncher's chance. You know, he's a human just like you. She's a human just like you a human. Everybody got a puncher's chance. So you could get, you know, it just could not be your day. But those puncher chances is not really a common thing. So as a person off the streets that's just fighting, I wouldn't take no chances with nobody that's trained skillfully, because those chances of you just getting off on a boxer or a trained MMA fighter, it's not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, it might not happen like you think it is. It might not be in your best. Honestly, like, I don't think that that's a smart decision to do. I think that might be ignorant to do, because like when I say a puncher's hands, you know, it's this much. It rarely happens. So the advantages as a boxer, I'm speaking because I specialize in boxing. Advantages for a boxer against a street fighter. In the street fight, where I'm from Detroit, most people take pride in using their hands. Like, I've seen even street fights all throughout the country, like when you see them, people take pride. Oh, he throwing them hands, she throwing them hands. When you watch these videos, and in person, when you there seeing fights, oh, throw them hands. As soon as you grab and hold somebody, the first thing they say, let go, let go. Use your hands, use your hands. Why let go and use your hands? Because, you know, you take pride in hands. You feel special when you can do something with your hands. You can crack a guy with your hands, put him to sleep. You feel like you a bad boy then. But see, using your hands matters in a street fight until you're faced against a skillful fighter that can box. Then guys in the street want to bring up everything else. Oh, I grab and I slam. So, you know, they always want to brag about hands until a person that can throw their hands correctly approaches them. Then it's a different story. So that's one thing I always seen people talk about, and I experienced people doing this. Like, as soon as they approach a guy that can use his hands, all of a sudden, oh, everybody got to use hands, and we can do this and that. But one thing you must know, that fight gonna start up top, and it possibly can be on the ground grappling or whatever. But the advantage is most fights start up top. And a lot of people, if you are in this sport or you get into training boxing, a random guy don't know that you box. So he still got that mentality. I'm gonna use my hands and just, you know, do what I do. Another advantage is them not knowing that you do the sport. They won't see it coming, like they won't. If you want your opponent to be as ignorant and overconfident as they can, that's when they're most vulnerable. When they ignorant and they approach the fight, you want them to approach the fight ignorant and overconfident, and they're gonna be vulnerable. And being that you train in this sport, everything you do will be second nature. Just like MMA, the grappling stuff, they do it every day, so it's second nature. When you in boxing, these hands, when you throw, it's second nature. That first move, you come off instance, you angling, time, it's gonna be natural. Because that's all that's all I know. Coming in boxing, that's all I know. So whatever is all you know, that's what you're gonna do, naturally. And then the thing is, one thing about training in, you know, these sports, you fight, you do it every day, consistently. A guy from the street, a guy outside, he's not doing this every single day consistently. He's not, if he is, then he really ain't got no chance to get you. He's burnt out. But nobody's doing it. When you do this every day, it comes second nature. It's a part of you. So you built different. You built different. I don't care what nobody tell you. When you get in these combat sports, you are built different. Now, like when I was in, I'm gonna say this. When I was in school, I wasn't known to be the guy fighting. I got into some fights, but it was guys that were known for fighting for years. Like when I was younger and stuff. But like when I was like 13, 14, nobody knew that I boxed. But they found out. Like, and then I finally got to use my experienced hands against unexperienced people. And I found out how easy it was, like taking candy from a baby, literally. So knowing what you can do, it just opened your eyes. That's why, like, I feel this is a confident booster for people. Some people could use this. Like, once you know what you can do, your outlook on things are different, and you approach the situations very different. So I do believe, it's very beneficial to get in these sports. And one more advantage. This is the special part right here. When you in these sports, you learn how to control a fighter. To know that you can control another fighter, it don't get no more special than that. That's the best feeling ever. Once you get in the groove, you control what a person does, you can control what your opponent does. Controlling the fighter is one of the best advantages, and that's just everything. You know what he about to do. You know when you set him up to do this after this punch, you know how he gonna react. If he react a certain way, you know what you able to do next. Controlling the fighter, shutting down, taking their advantages from them. That's powerful right there. You got no choice but to be confident when you can control the fighter. Being in these sports, one thing you learn how to do is control your opponent. That's a skill. That takes some time, but it happens. So yeah, that's about it for today. For this video, I encourage y'all to get into combat sport. I'm against all bullying. And that's the end. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on my video. Y'all want to ask me some questions. Anybody that's dealing with, issues, probably getting bullied, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can write me, ask me some questions. You know what I'm saying? I'll reply to them. So until next time, peace out. Out the mud boxing.